right, here we go. Braebar Arena. We are in the cold rink this evening. Your Hornets taking on Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay coming off a loss last night to Wayzata, 4-3, tight game. As you may remember, Edina tied Wayzata 3-3, so on paper this should be a competitive game. Boy, and it's getting loud already. Claire's got her fan section amped up and ready to go. Thunder Bay now coming across neutral ice. Williamson there trying to stand it up. Thunder Bay still controlling until Williamson takes it away. Williamson flips it out of the zone, and that's going to be an early ice as the goaltender watches that go by about a foot. Watched the game last night against Wayzata. A lot of rebounds off that Thunder Bay goalie. So as hot goaltenders go, I don't know that we're going to run into as hot of goaltenders as we've seen of late with Sumet from Chaska, the Bloomington goalie, and then certainly Callanan yesterday. Puck loose in the corner. Williamson gives a look, rings it around. Tries to hit Carter. Carter now coming across neutral ice with some speed. Carter looking for a centering pass, drops it to Morgan. Morgan now trying to operate. Morgan takes a shot, and that's a rebound that goes high over the net. Thunder Bay now controlling as they look to exit. Yeah, this girl can move. Puts an early shot on net. No problem there. Who do we have in net today? Is that Weary or Wheaton?
No, that's Wheaton.
Wheaton getting the start today. Escorts the first shot that she sees to the corner nicely. And we'll have an early offsides with 13:55 remaining. Thunder Bay coming out fast, confident, they're ready. Edina answers with Williamson ringing it around to Carter, and Carter getting it deep. And then Morgan ringing a shot. Nelson trying to get to Heinmiller. Heinmiller now fighting. Nelson comes over, and Nelson's going to have to get on a horse, and she'll be in a chase. Nelson gives it a whack, gets it up the boards. Fitzgerald now up to Heinmiller. Heinmiller with a little dangle, trying to get it over to Sauter. Sauter now gathers 2-on-1 with the back check. Thunder Bay evens things up as they get back fast. Sauter now looking back to the point, nothing there. Gets thrown up against the boards. It'll be physical today. Watched that game last night, and it was, I won't say it's hard hitting, but it was certainly more aggressive than we've seen the first two games. Hoffman digging in the corner. Couple sticks lifted. Thunder Bay coming away with it. Throws that behind their net. Minder, Aaron pass, and almost intercepted there. Thunder Bay will now have an opportunity, but Aaron pass there. Nelson now wisely dumps it in. She'll get off on a change. Hoffman and McGarvey now chasing. That rings all the way into the far corner. Morgan almost getting a stick on it. Caught in the referee's skates. Advantage Edina for that. Shot on net. Rebound. That goes to the corner. Morgan collects. Morgan now fighting. Thunder Bay comes over to try to get two on the puck. McGarvey's there to help out. Thunder Bay now exiting. And here comes Hoffman on her horse. Hoffman with a back check. Helfrich there fighting. Hoffman now trying to grab the puck, trying to touch it out of the zone. That's taken away by Thunder Bay as they try to create themselves some space. Thunder Bay now waiting to the corner. Centering pass, hits a skate and flutters to the far boards. That's going to hit McGarvey's stick. McGarvey will now have an opportunity to exit across neutral ice. McGarvey now dumps it. Fresh legs on for Edina. Nice play by McGarvey. Couple good dumps early to get some fresh legs. See if we can catch this Thunder Bay team with some fresher bodies out there. Big whack at it. I believe that was Heinen. Front of the net. That hits the side of the net. Shoot now in a deep pinch. Shoot now throws it back to the corner behind the netminder. Sauter there fighting. Heinen centering pass deflected. Carter there giving a whack at it. Thunder Bay now coming across. Exiting. Nelson trying to get it to Flex. That's dumped now behind Wheaton. Wheaton will watch that as Schutt's trying to grab and maybe catching Thunder Bay in a little bit of a change. Off Schutt's stick, but bounces right back to her. Schutt still controlling. Over to Sauter. Sauter winds. Shot. Goal! Schutt to Sauter, and how is that for a birthday present? Happy 40th, Annie Schutt.
Nice. Yeah, thank you.
Someone told me it was your birthday today. I said, well, maybe Allison get the first point on the board. And she did just that, threw it over to Sauter.
I told her.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my birthday, you know.
It's absolutely all the hours I've driven you to practice and tighten your skates when you're little. Just give me that one thing. Well, Thunder Bay was changing, and I know Shoot recognized that as she turned on another gear as she was exiting the zone. Puck hopped to her stick as she entered Thunder Bay's zone, was able to gather and throw it over to Sauter, and Sauter deposited the back of the net. So, absolutely. Yep.
Kind of a sneaky shot.
Kind of a sneaky shot. Like I said, I mean, it's, that shot gets saved yesterday.
Right.
But, the team is a team, and we have to take advantage of, what I feel might be not as strong of a position as we've seen the last 4 games. Heinmiller coming over to give fight. That reaches Halfrich's stick. Halfrich throws it on net. Tip, rebound, goal. Morgan shoves it home for a 2-0 lead.
We'll take it.
And we'll see, after the long journey in Thunder Bay, it's been a long weekend already. They've played a lot of hockey. See if they can keep their spirits up and turn it around, get the next one. You always wonder about a team that travels that far and where their energy and focus level is, especially after getting down early. Sauter now throws it to herself. She enters. She'll have McGarvey and Hoffman. Sauter spins, puts on the brake, centering pass. That's deflected. Nelson now coming back to neutral ice.
It's nice that they're announcing.
Yeah, that is nice that they're announcing. Sauter on the far boards. Thunder Bay trying to knock it loose. They do. Reaches back to the point. Shot on Wheaton. Throws that to the corner. McGarvey lifting the stick, taking on 2. Shoot comes over to help out. Sauter's got to step up, trying to back that hand out. That's a nice hold. The Sauter comes away with it again. Wipes that to neutral ice. Hoffman almost comes away with the theft. McGarvey finally is able to grab it and throw it into the zone. Thunder Bay now trying to dangle between a few Hornets. Nelson stands that play up. Nelson gets it up to Heinen. Heinen now enters. Heinen centering pass, and that went out the goalie's blocker. Sweetster to Carter. Shot goes to the corner. Halfrich shoves that to the opposite corner. Morgan to chase. Morgan collecting. Thrown down, no call. Pass Halfrich. Sweetser's there to collect. Sweetser in good position there. Sweetser now entering. Trying to catch Thunder Bay in a change, and that goes high and wide. Halfrich tries to hold, can't. Will have to regroup, puts on the brakes, and Edina just gets back on sides as Morgan's going to do a little dump and change. But Cheryl now across neutral ice. Cheryl dancing. Force wide. Fights off a hack, and it's a glove save for the goaltender. Holds on. Face off just to her right with 8:12 remaining. Well, it looks a lot like the game yesterday morning, except a couple of pucks that found the back of the net. Same type of pressure. Thunder Bay's been down there once or twice, but nothing real serious yet. Until now, as they come across neutral ice, 2-on-2 with a back check from the Hornets. Centering pass, Nelson gets a stick on it. Nelson now trying to get it out. Nice hold there by Thunder Bay. Centering pass goes through everybody. Sauter chasing. Sauter high off the boards. Nice hold again. Nelson touches that to the far boards. Trying to play it up to Sauter. First power play for the Hornets here. It's 7:35 remaining. Well, shots to Edina, zone time to Edina, everything to Edina. Now they'll have the first power play, try to add on to this lead. Shooting Sweetser back at the point. Sweetser grabs it. McGarvey now in the corner. Sweetser punches it back into the corner. Morgan trying to grab. Morgan has Fitzgerald off her stick. Shoot plays it carefully. Jumps up a bit. Nice play by Morgan. Taken away. Wheaton's got to make a save and they throw it home. Good individual effort by that Thunder Bay forward to forecheck and take it away, and caught Wheaton by a surprise a little bit. She made the first save, but it wasn't the goal in the world that was going to make the second one. Short-handed. And if you wanted to get loud in the East Arena, give Thunder Bay a short-handed goal. Williamson gets it very deep. Thunder Bay now trying to throw it out. Carter comes over and replaces a little bit for Williamson. Williamson back in her position, trying to keep it in. Halpich will play at neutral ice. Halpert's trying to find Heinmiller, and that'll be waved off and have to be played. No icing on that. There you go, Nelson over to shoot. I like that pass. Simple pass, just make that simple pass. No need to be dangling around neutral ice. Nice job there by Heinen to come over. Everybody digging, Nelson finally throws it deep. I'll tell you this much, the girls had better have their head on a swivel because it will get physical. Back to shoot. Shoot winds. Livers. Post. Rebound. Loose. It looked like it was in. Nelson keeps it into Heinen. Heinen winds. That goes wide. Nelson plays it at neutral ice. Nelson now trying to enter. Nelson makes a move. Thunder Bay finally trying to get it out. Morgan now back to Nelson. Nelson up to Heinmiller. Nice play by Morgan. Morgan had to get off on a change, threw it over to Nelson. Nelson threw it up. Very heady by Morgan. Instead of dumping it, gave Edina a chance to make a play. Sauter now gathering. Sauter dumps it in. Nelson off. Sweetster on. Sweetster and Williamson now back at D. Heinmiller with a whack at it, trying to keep it in. Thunder Bay shoves it down the length of the ice. We should have an icing, and they wave that off. Said it was touched. Okay, Williamson's like, all right, well, I'll take it then. Williamson up to Heinmiller. Heinmiller now kicks it to her stick. Not unusual, as she plays a lot of soccer in the summertime. Her mom was an All-American at Villanova, you know. Soccer.
Yep.
And soccer. And we'll get an icing call on that. 3:59 remaining. Keep the puck. Helfrich and shoot back at D. McGarvey on the draw. We'll have Morgan to her left, and it looks like we might have, I was going to say it, I was right, Carter. Carter at the right wing. Carter now trying to get it along the boards deep. Does. Morgan controlling, centering pass. Nice stick there by Thunder Bay's goaltender to get that out of trouble. McGarvey now chasing in the far corner. Has shoot. Can't rein it in. Carter does. Thunder Bay now trying to tip it back out, but Helfrich holds and that deflects. Thunder Bay now. Nice job by Shoot to get back. Thunder Bay juggled a little bit, gave Shoot an extra step and a half to get back into play. Thunder Bay now controlling the corner. Centering pass. Couple of whacks at it. McGarvey now coming away with it. McGarvey fighting off a couple trips. Winds. Blockers save. Nice save there. Good shot. She missed on a couple of those with Wyzetta. Nice opportunity there from McGarvey and put it right where she needed to. Just a better save. Nice play by Hoffman. Hoffman coming over with a flurry. One girl wrecking crew there. And we'll have an ice. Hoffman came over from about 20 feet. Individual effort. Well, Heinen on the draw. We got 2:51 remaining. Helfrich and Sweetster back. Helfrich decided if she wants a pinch. Hoffman made it easy for her and said, I'll just get back to it. Heinen now chasing. Oh, it just goes past Heinen's stick, and Thunder Bay will be able to exit here as they try to connect at neutral ice. That picked up, loose puck. They're going to try to get it deep. Sauter's able to muscle her out the puck. Nice play by Ella Sauter. Sauter now trying to rein it in. Taps it to herself. She'll have one-on-one hockey. Sauter winds. Shot goal! Welcome to the Ella Sauter Show.
Let's see if she can get the Hattie. Wow. I bet this is a big contest.
It's a big time goal. Again, fought off. A couple attempts for her to get knocked off the puck. Tipped it to herself, won the race,
Yep.
and then just picked a spot. Just like I said, this goalie can be beat. You get 46 shots tonight. You know we're gonna should see double digits. Nelson up to Heinmiller. Yep, that was nice. Very simple play, nothing fancy. Low hard shot, rebound. Did I say she'd get some juicy rebounds?
Yeah.
She'll get juicy rebounds. That was a good hard low shot though too. I think most goalies probably give that rebound. Nice play by Morgan to come over.
Good fight.
High off the glass, down in the zone. Shoot will have to play. Shoot. Can she catch Thunder Bay again? Shoot across neutral ice. Fitzgerald stays onside. Shoot. Gets it deep. Trying to get it back to Nelson. Nelson shoves it back in the Shoot's vicinity. Shoot now fighting. Couple go down. No call. It's going to get a little rough in the corner. Nelson with the one time. That hits Shoot's skate. It's going to pop to Sauter. Sauter now trying to get Shoot. Nice 2-on-1 there. And that hits Wheaton in the face mask in the save. Hey, that was about as good as you're going to play a 2-on-1.
Right. A little lucky with the bad shot.
Yeah, I mean, it was textbook. Wheaton was able to stand tall and knock that down. 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. McGarvey intercepts. McGarvey centering pass, loose. And that'll get past Williamson. Edina will have to regroup. Over to Sweetster. Sweetster looking at Hoffman off her stick. She touches that into the corner. Morgan now chasing. 11 seconds. Back to Sweetster. Shot hits a couple skates. Rebound. Thunder Bay got all excited about that one. 3 seconds left in the period. Time for a face-off and maybe a quick shot. Well, first period hockey. Girls came out to play tonight. Thunder Bay's probably had maybe four opportunities. They get the short-handed one on an aggressive forecheck behind Wheaton, and then that's all Edina was going to allow that period. Good. McGarvey on the face-off. Morgan to her left. Hoffman to her right. Nelson and Shoot back at D. Thunder Bay controlling as they enter. Shoves that behind Wheaton. Karam's off a little far off the boards than few anticipated, and that goes to everybody. Thunder Bay will be getting it at first. Morgan now putting on some pressure. Just in the nick of time, Thunder Bay is able to get a stick on it. Morgan all over her on the race to the puck. Hoffman trying to get it back to Morgan. That'll reach Shoot. That hits McGarvey's skate and Karam's to the far corner. And offsides with just over 14 remaining. There's nothing really to call there. It was kind of helter-skelter. Well, Heinen, Souter, and Carter. Sweetster and Williamson. Sweetster dumps it deep. Souter chasing. Souter punches that back behind the netminder. They throw it back into the corner. Souter there trying to get over to Heinen. Heinen centering pass. That's wiped away. Souter now controlling back to Williamson. Williamson over to Sweetser. Sweetser shot. Deflected into the corner. Clearing attempt negated by Sweetser. She stands tall. Shot. That goes wide. I believe that was Heinen with the quick shot. Thunder Bay trying to get it out. Sweetser, nice hold there, throws it back in. Thunder Bay entering. Edina has numbers. Morgan comes away with it. 1-on-2. We beat the first one. Force wide. Shot. Wide left. Rings all over to the far boards. It's Fitzgerald over to Shoot. Shoot enters. Drops it to Morgan. Morgan looking. Back to Shoot. Shoot winds. Tipped. Goal! I believe that was Fitzgerald. I believe it was Fitzgerald. We'll have to see what the official says when he comes over. Should be Fitzgerald from Shoot Morgan. I couldn't tell. We'll hear it on the loudspeaker. I thought it would be Fitzgerald from Shoot Morgan. I may be wrong in the Fitzgerald part. Morgan now. Nelson trying to throw it intercepted. Nelson shoves it back the other way again. That's what it was. It was Fitzgerald from Shoot and Morgan. It was a nice play. It was a very, very nice play.
Nice little chip.
Absolutely.
I guess that's why you're shooting from the point.
Yeah, a good low hard shot, and I think that's the second one Fitzgerald has had in the last couple games. Nelson now trying to enter. Nelson forced wide. Shot. And just goes through the crease. That was a big It was like, okay. Souter trying to grab it. Thunder Bay fans are begging for a player to hustle after the puck. Nelson off the boards, trying to get it out. That will. Hoffman trying to grab it, but it reaches some snow. Nelson throws it back the other way. Should have an icing if it reaches, and it does. 10:58 remaining. What do we got for shots? Not tracking the scoreboard. What do you think they got? They got 4 or 5 shots, maybe? 5? We call it 5?
On us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A face mask, a couple
Yeah.
blocks of the corner,
Yeah.
maybe 5,
Yeah.
6 shots. Heinen, Morgan waiting for it. Hits a skate, otherwise Morgan is off to the races. Thunder Bay now trying to control. Shoot comes over, ricochets off her skate. Thunder Bay now 3-on-2. Thunder Bay force wide, nice play by Helfrich to force her to the corner. Centering pass, hits a couple of skates, puck's loose near slot. Shoot now grabs it behind Wheaton. Shoot puts on the brakes, looks at Helfrich, also looking for Morgan. Connects with Morgan. Morgan now across neutral ice, trying to get into the zone. She does. Trying to get back to Shoot. Shoot now grabs. Shoot, back to Morgan. Shot, and that just goes through everybody. Thunder Bay shoves that back near Edina's zone. Shoot now trying to play. Alfred's looking for Fitzgerald momentarily. Thunder Bay prevents that from getting there as that was deflected high into the air. Heinmiller now grabbing the puck. Has one to beat. Shot. Rebound. Loose. Back behind the netminder. Heinmiller putting on the brakes. Still controlling. Hoffman backhand attempt. Not enough on it. Sweetser now pinch. Sweetser now trying to get to the forehand, decides to backhand that in. That deflects and it's intercepted by Thunder Bay. Hoffman intercepts, trying to get it deep. Kicks it to her stick. Nelson trying to grab. Sweetster now behind Wheaton. Thunder Bay changing on this end of the ice though. So we can get past a couple. Sweetster throws it deep. Fitzgerald and Heinmiller will get off. Morgan and Sauter on. McGarvey grabbing. McGarvey entering. Shot, that's wide. That'll come around the near boards. Edina. Nice job keeping that puck in, keeping it deep, winning a lot of puck battles. Garvey over to Nelson. Nelson hit into the corner. Nice play there. Talked about shooting the puck into the shin pads. If it's not there, dump it. Nelson with the one-timer, and that's deflected. Sauter comes over on a back check. Was just kind of waiting for that moment where she could get a stick on it. Thunder Bay was methodically trying to enter the zone and finally put the puck in the spot where Ella was able to get a piece of it and create an opportunity for a puck drop outside the zone with 7:43 remaining. Shoot and Helfrich back at the point. We're going to have Heinmiller at the left wing, Heinen on the draw, Carter to her right. Puck controlled by Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay thought about dumping for a second, decides to go D to D with it. They'll enter. Shot. Wheaton watches that go wide. Thunder Bay first to grab. Thunder Bay can't go back to the D on the boards, decides to go to the D across the ice. That's dumped, grabbed by Thunder Bay. Still controlling. This time that D is there. And past her, and Heinmiller should win this race. And stick lifted in the nick of time. That's an old-fashioned schoolyard race right there. Sweetster throws it, hits about 2 or 3 skates, hops to Thunder Bay momentarily before Fitzgerald takes it away. Fitzgerald trying to get it back to Shoot, deflected. Instead, that's going to reach Sweetser, who's trying to get it over to Hoffman. Hoffman collects as she enters. She'll dump it behind the netminder. A couple fresh bodies on for Edina. Morgan now. Centering pass, that's deflected. And easy icing call there with 6:13 remaining. Garvey on the draw, wins that. Heinmiller controlling, trying to get it deep. Hits a Thunder Bay body. Thunder Bay now controlling along the boards until Sweetster comes and gives it a whack. Just past Sweetster. Sauter tries to hold. McGarvey now trying to grab the puck. It's in a sea of skates. Heinmiller now chasing him in the corner. Heinmiller decides to try to lift a stick. She's bumped out the puck. Sauter tries to come over and have her back. Sauter now fighting with a couple Thunder Bay girls. Thunder Bay comes away with that one until Sauter takes it. Back to Nelson. Nelson walking it in. Shot tipped. And it's a save. Nice play there. Who tipped that one? Is that Heinmiller? Heinmiller had that highlight tip earlier this year. I believe it was against Waconia. We mentioned that, I think, this weekend already. I think she might have got that tip, too. Shot. Glove save. Heinmiller's tip tonight was the one that, one Distad had to tie up the game against Andover the other night, varsity hockey. If you watch that game on Bally's, that was a good game. Minnetonka pulled the goalie. They got a tip late. Thunder Bay with a nice play there to take it away. They throw it in, but Halpritch is there to throw it back. Second time a defender's falling for Thunder Bay as they try to play it. Almost allows Morgan to get loose. Halpritch now along the boards, just out the reach of Morgan. Thunder Bay trying to get organized here a little bit. Punched up at mid-ice. They said, you know what, let's just get it down there and we'll have to do this again. We got to get situated with what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think that girl's like, yeah, enough of this. They were making, 3 feet, 4 feet passes. Fitzgerald on the draw here. Nice play by Shoot to come over and whack that out of trouble. Shoot now behind Wheaton. Puts on the brakes. Trying to get up to Heinmiller. Off her stick. Her and Fitzgerald trying to fight. And we're going to have an offsides? Something. Offsides? You're getting off on a change probably. We'll watch this face off up close here. Yep. Fitzgerald wins another one. It's fun to watch. Hornets get it deep. Fitzgerald plays out with her body. He's able to keep it behind the net. She's pinched up against the boards. Heinmiller's like, I'm going to come over and give you some help. Finally spits out. Thunder Bay now trying to make an exit pass out of the zone. They do. Hoffman comes over and muscles her off the puck. Nice play by Hoffman. That shot's wide. Shoot now across neutral ice. Splits the defense. Shot. Goal. That's actually the birthday present.
That's what I told her.
That's actually the birthday present.
That's what I told her.
Gotta get a goal. Gotta get a goal on Mom's birthday.
I actually said goals.
That's a third point?
Well, yeah.
Third point. Is it okay? All right. So, I mean, what did you ask for? Like 8 points, or what's going on here? Like, you just said goals. Okay. All right. McGarvey now trying to get a centering pass. Flip that pass out. Or yeah, do a little bit of everything. Get a great back check, score a goal, couple assists. Sweetster throws it home. Yeah, well, like I said, I watched it last night. Now, Wayzata obviously had 6 shots against us, right? So they didn't have a ton of shots on this goalie last night, but the ones I did see, you know, she was fighting them pretty hard. So I thought, well, we got 45 shots, and, you know, Wayzata had X shots. You know, we'll throw enough pucks on this goalie to where it should be, well, potentially a double-digit outcome or double-digit tally.
Scoring for the United Hornets, number 10, Ellison Shue. Having a goal, number 31.
Rebound. That just flutters to the side of the crease. Helfrich punching it back, and that just goes wide.
Scoring for the United Hornets, number 16, Claire Sweetser. Assist by number 4, Ellison.
Dug out by Morgan. Morgan now trying to go around. Has Helfrich. Helfrich lines. Low shot, and that is just saved at the last second. Nice kick out by the goaltender there. Nice hard shot by Helfrich. We'll have an icing with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the second period. Face off down to the left of Lydia Wheaton. Controlled by Thunder Bay, back to the point. Oh, half slapper, tip, rebound, goal. We'll give him credit. Won the face-off, hard shot, tipped, pad save, rebound.
Well done.
Yeah, it was. Nicely executed.
Scoring for the Thunder Bay, number 7, Lily Gomez. Assist by number 8, Caleb Stanislav. Number 17, Kyle Curtis. That's the way for Stanislav Curtis at 13:02.
Edina trying to get it to the front of the net. Carter now trying to get it back to shoot. Intercepted. Thunder Bay now coming across neutral ice. 2-on-2 hockey. Shot, and it's saved by Wheaton. That's how you got to play it. Goalie's got to make that save. She did. Did her job, absolutely. Up to the challenge. Fitzgerald now able to win another face-off. We'll give her that one. We controlled it. .55 seconds remaining. Williamson now trying to control in the corner. Williamson puts on the brakes, trying to get it up to Morgan. Finally, the puck does spit to Morgan's stick. Thunder Bay now comes away with it, only for it to be deflected by Fitzgerald. Morgan and Fitzgerald 2-on-1. Morgan, Fitzgerald, shot wide. Might have the first check of the game. Actually, they had one earlier, didn't they? So I'll get another one here. 32 seconds left in the period. Edina on a power play, which did not help us the first time.
No, we got scored on, as a matter of fact.
We got scored on, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
There was nothing power about it.
No.
It's not an XL Energy power play. Face off back to the point. Nice hold there by about an inch. Nice job by Shute to get that held. Nice there. Nelson dumps it in. We control. Easy game. Drop pass for Shute. Shute trying to walk it in. Shot. Rebound.
Oh, yeah.
That's just wide. I thought that was in too. But you know, I love that play. because if you watch previous games, Nelson thinks when it comes back there, it's an automatic necessity to shoot it. Dump it in, control it. We actually get a pretty good shot. We'll shoot walking it in. Are we off? So we got 4-on-4 hockey. McGarvey goes to the box. I think they called the trip on that. Nelson now. Nice pass over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now entering. An emphatic let's go from the Thunder Bay faithful. I don't blame them. 6-2. Get another goal here. Down 3. It's a different hockey game. That has to be played. Nelson puts on the brakes. Nelson puts on the brakes again. Taken down, and Thunder Bay will go to the box again. See if they can get Wheaton off. Fitzgerald, 1-on-1, backyard hockey. Forced wide. Trying to protect the puck. Throws that back to Shoot. Shoot now back to Morgan. Got 5-on-3 as Wheaton's off. And that'll be covered up. Hey, Edina did a nice job there being able to control the puck. I mean, at this level, there's not a lot of times where you do get that extra skater on a delayed call. But they gave themselves some minutes, Fitzgerald, or some seconds, Fitzgerald, protecting the puck long enough. No fireworks, but I felt it was nicely orchestrated. So we'll go 4-on-3 now. Morgan wheeling, has Williamson, drops it to Williamson, shot, pad save, juicy rebound, that's wiped away, and Thunder Bay will exit. Thunder Bay trying to maintain control of the puck, bobbles it a bit. Yeah, 4-on-4 hockey. What's that?
Equipment malfunction, so that the stream was
okay.
a little wonky.
4-on-4 hockey now for the next 10 seconds, and then Edina should go on a power play if there are no more infractions. Nelson punches that to Heinen. Heinen now trying to shove it out of the zone, and she does. Thunder Bay to collect. 5-on-4 now. Edina on a power play for the next minute. Misplayed. Carter grabs it, and she's sticked off the puck. Nelson now has Morgan. Morgan trying to get it deep. Back towards Nelson. Nelson taking a look. Nice hard pass to Heinmiller. Heinmiller now back over to Hoffman. Spreading out the ice. Nice girls. Hoffman entering. Hoffman winds. That's deflected. Gets another shot on it. That's wide. Carter trying for a little wraparound attempt. That spits to Nelson. Nelson shot. Rebound. Thunder Bay now trying to get it out of the zone as they're on their heels a bit. Shoot, walking it in. Centering pass. Loose. Thunder Bay now decides not to ice it. They'll try to skate it out. Thought for a second they might decide to get some fresh legs on the ice. Shoot now over to Heinmiller. Heinmiller punches it up. Thunder Bay's legs get up on a change and don't call 6 on the ice on that. That would be a little close, but I think they're just going to take a face-off. I got to get up on my hand signals. I don't know what that meant. Whatever it is, it results in a face-off in Thunder Bay's zone. They've got 4 on the ice, but I don't see any time on the clock for a penalty. Thunder Bay fans are like, "Are you kidding? We drove all this way, get 5 on the ice." Like, are you?
Totally.
Actually, it was a too many girl on the ice penalty, so I was correct. I didn't think it should be called. That was really close, but maybe if I watch the tape, maybe it was obvious. Nice hold to Nelson. Nelson over to Shoot. Shoot winds. And that was just covered up in the nick of time. I don't know if Shoot wants a hat trick on that shot. I mean, we'll take it. I don't want to lose my hat.
Serving this penalty is number 11, Sarah Johnson. 2 teams on the ice. Tyler Billy, 3-8.
Centering pass, spits to the slot. Shoot will now try to collect. Shoot does. Has all the room in the world because they're playing over towards Nelson, and that's a goal. McGarvey. I tell you what, they cheated over towards Nelson. Shoot recognized it. That allowed the pass down low, and then McGarvey hammered it home. So, nice job by Shoot recognizing where to go with that puck. Yeah, she threw that home like she meant it. Nice power play there from Edina. 7-2 now.
Hat-trick of assists.
Absolutely, 5 points on the night for birthday girl's daughter.
Number 13, Catherine McGarvey. Assist by number 10, Ellison Shoot. Penalty goal, 3-5.
That's the slot swing and a miss, and that was dangerous.
That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. She had a wide lane to shoot it at, or shoot it in between, I should say. Wheaton would have made the save, though. This is played back to Williamson. A little volleyball action on the far boards going on. Williamson now decides to get out of that arena and throw it over to Helfrich. Helfrich trying to get it up to Hoffman. Hoffman touches it out of the zone, but not out, which was my favorite call as a youth. Cleared, but not out. Thunder Bay playing it back in. That's going to go behind Wheaton. Have to be played as that was shoved just across mid-ice. Up to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to rein it in. Hoffman rubbed off the puck. Thunder Bay now controlling. Thunder Bay 3-on-3. Shot off of Wheaton's glove. That would have been wide anyways. Sauter plays it over to Sweetster. Sweetster trying to dig it out of the snow. Puck goes high in the air as that was deflected. Sauter now trying to come over. Hoffman digging. Fitzgerald trying to help out. Puck goes high in the air again. Fitzgerald trying to grab at neutral ice. Fitzgerald trying to get over to Sauter between the legs of a Thunder Bay skater. Sauter now trying to control long enough for Edina to get some fresh skaters on. Puck spits back to Nelson. Fitzgerald's taken away. See if she can maybe get some time and space here. Nelson entering. Fitzgerald shot wide. Yeah, that play, Thunder Bay did a good job of taking the passes away, so it was either going to be a skate entry or it was going to have to be dumped in like that. Let the forwards go to work now with Sauter chasing. That'll spit out. Shoot able to come over to collect. shoot, shot, save, and it just flutters to the side. Nelson trying to keep it in. Nelson punches it the far boards. That spits back to shoot. Shoot looking for Morgan. That connects. Morgan dancing, puts on the brakes. Try to rub her off the puck. She controls anyways. Punches it up to McGarvey. McGarvey now behind the net. Over to Morgan. Morgan loose. Over to Heinmiller. Thunder Bay now 2-on-2 hockey. Trying to get out the boards. Nelson's there to stand that play up, and we'll have an offsides. Running time must be 5 goals, obviously. Thunder Bay now wins that face-off, and they come back in the zone fierce. Wheaton with the pad save and covers up. That happened quick. There are a lot of people. I'll count them up real quick. Let me just guess if we got like 15, 30, over 100. If you count Ella's dad down in the penalty box. Wheaton watches that go wide. That stays behind her. Helfrich comes over trying to get it out of trouble. Carter now. Carter trying to control it up to Heinen. Heinen and Carter now digging against 2 Thunder Bay girls. A little shoving going on, but that puck's going to spit to Helfrich. Helfrich high off the boards. That's going to reach back to the point. Shot. Wheaton with the save. That was going wide. Rebound back of Wheaton. That's going to be thrown up the near boards. Point again. Nice kick out by Wheaton there. That was impressive. Right over to Hoffman as Hoffman comes across neutral ice. Textbook. Sweetster with the hold. Ricochets over to Hoffman. Thunder Bay trying to get it out of trouble. Sweetster comes over and stands her up. Sweetster over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now controlling. Shot deflected. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now fighting in the corner. Morgan comes over to help out a little bit. It's going back to Nelson. Nelson punches it, and that goes high over the glass. Fitzgerald on the draw, Sauter to her right, Morgan to her left. One cleanly back to Nelson. Nelson over to Sweetster. Sweetster, low shot, tipped, rebound. Spits back out to Thunder Bay as they try to exit. That's deflected, so that'll have to be played. Morgan and Fitzgerald chasing now behind the net minder in the corner. Fitzgerald comes away with it, trying to get it back. That's deflected. Thunder Bay trying to muscle it out. Nelson now dumps that back into the far corner. Thunder Bay able to grab it. Fitzgerald back at the D position. Over to Nelson. Nelson's got to wait for a little change action to happen. Nelson gets another opportunity. Nelson dumps it. Should get off on a change. McGarvey comes over. Nice job there. Helfrich fresh off from a change. Won't get there before the ice. The dismay of the crowd to my right. Well, what do you think? 7-2 game. You know, it is what it is.
How does this work for tomorrow?
The Stars were aligning for an Orono-Edina matchup. So, I don't know the goal differential rules and all that stuff, but a number of people have said that that likely could happen, which would be fun.
You know times right now?
Do not know the times yet. So one game is like at 11 at night. That had to have been a typo. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be ours, I can tell you that.
Well, so I know the 15A championship game is at 6:45.
Okay. Who's in that game? Do we know yet?
I'm assuming it's you.
Okay.
I have penalty box, so that's the only reason I know that.
Halfritz tried to hit Heinmiller on a stretch pass. Nice idea there. That just got deflected at the last second, but that would have been pretty. Wheaton kicks that out to Hoffman again. The replay of about 4 minutes ago. 2:50 remaining. Thunder Bay now trying to win a neutral ice battle. Trying to punch it to mid-ice. That hits the Thunder Bay skate. Gently get that up. Spits back to the D. They decide to shove that down the length of the ice, and we'll have another icing call with 2:37. You know, I thought this game would be a little closer. By that I mean I thought that there would be a little bit more pressure on Wheaton tonight.
Great.
Back to Sweetster. Sweetster, that's deflected. Williamson trying to throw it in the corner, intercepted. Thunder Bay trying to whack it out of the zone. Morgan now, dancing. Shot, save. Flutters to the near boards with Heinen controlling. Heinen now back to Morgan. Morgan looking for Sweetster, finally has a lane to get it to her. Sweetster now, tipped, and that is almost sent home. Nice play by Morgan, very patient, finally able to get a little bit of lane to get it back to Sweetster. Heinen on the backhand attempt. Williamson on a pinch. Thunder Bay is going to be able to exit. Morgan comes over trying to win that neutral ice battle. That'll be shoved down the length of the ice. Will have to be played. $1:27 remaining. Williamson off the boards to Morgan. Morgan whacks it down. That won't reach as it hit a ton of snow. Thunder Bay looking to enter. Fitzgerald over in the area of shoot. Thrown back in deep by Thunder Bay. 47 remaining. Ten seconds. And that'll do it. See you tomorrow.